Hello and welcome to another episode of Now You Novi. I'm Cheryl Walsh-Malloy and happy to be your host, and so happy to hear in my travels around the community the number of people that stop me and say they listen to the podcast. So thought it was a great opportunity to bring on one of our new community members. I say that new, but you're really not new anymore. You're an old veteran at not old, but you're a veteran at this. I'm sorry. Don't be offended.
New. It's all good.
A dear friend of the city of Novi and a friend of mine through the Novi Chamber, the Chamber of Commerce's new president, Katie Chuba. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Cheryl. How
Thanks.
are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me.
Of course.
You know, as I alluded to that at the State of the City, and we're going to talk about that a little bit, some events that we've held around the community, people have come up and at that women's event and, hey, I listened to you on the podcast. I'm always like, really? Like, it's shocking.
Awesome.
And I know we've talked for a while, but I thought, now's a good time. Let's get Katie on. Our listenership is up. Let's make it go up even more when we get this dynamic duo.
Let's do it.
I think we could be dangerous together.
I know. Right? This is like my jam.
This is your jam.
This. Yes.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Katie, and then we'll talk about the chamber.
Okay, great. Well, I took the helm at the Novi Chamber in December. Prior to that, I spent 6 years as a director running a chamber in Livingston County. And I've worked for an international association in hearing healthcare and, just 20 years, mostly association work, business development, marketing, communications, all of that good stuff. So here I am in Novi. I used to live in this community, so my roots have been here. So such a great community. So it's a little bit about myself. What else do you want to know?
You know what? I want everybody to know how exciting this is, not just for the chamber, but for the community to have someone with your expertise come in and take the helm. B, I said it. You're a little spitfire. You've got energy. You've got great ideas. And what an amazing pivotal time for the chamber, for the city. Economic development is so important to the city. Victor and I have shared on the podcast before, finding that right balance between businesses and your residential component. Really work hand in hand to make a community thrive. And I think you are the right person at the right time to help reinvigorate those efforts, get the businesses involved in the community. And the community is just so blessed to have you. So
thank you so much. I really appreciate the kudos. I agree with you. I mean, I think the chamber is kind of an intricate part in, it's been a great experience partnering with the city and getting to know the ins and outs and knowing the partners and still learning the businesses and how the community works. The chamber work itself is kind of, I don't want to say old hat because you're always reinventing and looking for new tools and benefits and opportunities for your members. But, for the chamber to participate in economic development, workforce development, professional development. All of these things are so key to help this area thrive. And it's just getting, everybody around the table, right, to have those conversations and make them important and have goals and strategic ways to get there, and really rope in our members so they can take advantage of all the hard work that we're doing for them. I agree. I totally agree with you. It's exciting.
So 6 months, a very short 6 months. A lot's been accomplished.
Fast.
And it went by so fast, right?
Fast,
I just look at, from what little I know, obviously I serve on the board of directors, but with the other board of directors, I know a little bit behind the scenes of everything you've done. But to watch, and when I sit back and I really think about what's been accomplished in those 6 months, let's talk a little bit about those. Let's talk about some maybe facing things. We just had the State of the City.
Can we talk about the very beginning and lead up to that?
Well, let's just go backwards. Let's go backwards first. Let's talk about State of the City.
It's your show, Cheryl.
The state of the city partnered with the chamber. We haven't done that in some time. We had nearly 200 people in a room. The energy that morning was a testament to all the amazing things. That's where I was going.
Yeah,
like,
that's great.
It was a culmination of, I thought, the energy in that room and what Mayor Fisher shared, and having the chamber members, having larger business members, the schools, a variety of different, facets represented, building on the Kentucky Derby, which was a totally different event the week before. So that's where I wanted to say, let's talk with this energy, and then we'll talk about what got you there. So we'll look back. That's why I just wanted to look back a week and go, the energy in the room for the state of the city, the energy for the Kentucky Derby. It's this reinvigoration, this re-energizing, if you would, of things that are going on, right? Do you feel it?
Yeah. I feel it. I live it. It was crazy and fun, and it was great to meet a lot of people. But yeah, I do feel like it continued on from the Kentucky Derby on to not the real Kentucky Derby. Let's just be clear.
Right.
It was
the Novi Kentucky Derby.
The Novi Chamber Kentucky Derby. Yeah, the Novi Kentucky Derby event, which was so fun, and everyone was into it. It was really cool. But the state of the city, that was great that we partnered and we were able to take some of, I want to say, maybe some of the work off the city. We were able to kind of, get our hands a little bit dirty and handling some of the registrations and, kind of roping in some of our partners and just getting people there. It's so important. I mean, I feel like, there is that piece of being there and being present and talking to everyone and building your network, whether you're a business owner, work for a business, or you're just a person in the community that cares about the community. Mm-hmm. It's so vital that you participate in something like the state of the city and to meet the mayor, just so it just helps us thrive.
So I really thank you for wanting to participate,
Absolutely.
Seeing the need to participate in helping pull that event off, because it was amazing. And the Derby was so fun. Our team won. It was great. What got us here? So now let's rewind. Like what got us here? Because 6 months ago, you came in and, I don't want to say like a bull in the china shop. I would never say that.
But you said it.
But I did say it. But in a really fun way, turned things upside down because they needed to be. Like, the chamber needed to be shaken up a little bit and right-sided, if you will, and really change the way they thought about business and partnerships, making money, being a relevant source for businesses in the community. How'd you do that? Like, what and that's why I say 6 short months, things that have been accomplished.
I think my answer is twofold. The first part is, I've been in chamber work a long time. So, I understand. I think I understand most of the time what businesses' needs are, especially this day and age, workforce needs, the need to connect with other businesses and partners and find resources and tools and save money and make money and all of those things. I feel like I can generate some opportunities and some education for that kind of thing, and pull in, as I build my network, right, I can pull in the right people for what the needs are. That's so key to me. I'm a self-proclaimed collector and connector of people because that's what makes the world go around. The second part is in the very beginning, I wanted to know what the needs were of the businesses. So how can we as a business-based membership organization go to the drawing board and develop benefits and tools and resources if we don't know what the needs are? So I did a short little survey. The response was great. If you're a business and listening to this podcast, please take the survey again next year. It will help you. It will help us. It's such a win-win. And then we can go back and say, okay, well, gosh, these businesses need A, B, and C. We need to really work on that. Like, what is the priority for you, and what can we do and work hard for you, for your business strategy to help you? So that's kind of, that was
right?
that.
providing the value that.
Yeah, providing and showing.
Yep.
You know, there's one thing saying, oh, we're valuable, but, you know, I'm all about delivering. You know, we have to deliver value. We have to deliver these things. I've said this a lot. I really feel like the chamber is the silver platter of business resource, tools, opportunities, you name it. The beauty of being a member is you can pick and choose what works for you. Trust me, we'll help you, especially when it comes to strategic marketing and all of our partnerships. That has worked really well. Packaging up marketing, I think very cost effectively to align with the chamber if you want to reach a large audience in this area. So it's just things like that. You know, it's constantly trying to think outside the box for the best.
We're partnering on something new coming out too, not this edition, but the fall edition of Engage.
Yes.
I'm super excited about that for you guys. For those that are chamber members or no chambers, they typically annually or biannually put out a directory, right? Mm-hmm. And it's costly, right? And
very.
A printer, someone sells the ads. We've partnered. You want to share a little bit about how people are going to find it? Because it is super fun.
I would love to. Yes. So I have had experience, developing directory, partnering with a publisher, so to speak, or designers and things like that. So we're going to partner with the city on the Engage, and on one side will be Engaged, flip it over, the other side will be the business directory. But it's really tying business to business and business to community in this publication. This is going to be the coffee table, the one you don't want to ever get rid of. It'll have our members and have information about business in the city and all of that. So so our business can purchase ads. What's great is we've packaged a whole digital component too at no extra charge. So they can buy the ad and then we'll do some digital stuff for them as well. We're all about trying to help our members get the most bang for their investment, their most bang for their buck, and have them not do a whole lot, especially on the digital side. We'll handle all that.
And for residents, because this is going to go out to everybody, all businesses and residents, it's going to be that Engage magazine. Like Katie said, you'll flip it. Your events are going to be in there too. So you know what? Like you said, someone at the Derby or someone that attended the State of the City, you might just really want to be involved. Or, hey, that March Madness event looks fun. Or, hey, this Friday coffee, you can come and check it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Or you may have a small home-based business and you never thought
it was
for
you. We're a business-based membership. Mm-hmm. So if you have a business, even if you're a small home-based business, I'm going to share a quick little story. I had a chamber member who had she was a nurse, and she was a travel agent on the side, and her goal was to retire from nursing and still be a travel agent. And she swears that the reason she built her travel business was because of the chamber and just networking and coming to things and getting involved in her community and sponsoring events and getting her name out there. And she's now retired and she's traveled, I don't know, everywhere, but it's just such a great story. It's a success story.
That's awesome. Another exciting initiative right around, I guess it wouldn't be an initiative, but another exciting happening like soon, I'm excited to see it tomorrow, is the Chamber's relocating.
Oh gosh, yes, we are relocating.
Just in a much
more on my plate.
But it's a much more visible space, right? I think that people might go, gosh, I didn't even know there was a Novi Chamber, or where is the Novi Chamber? Where you're going to be like right front and center now.
Well, the mayor coined it best at the State of the City when he said it's the Novi City Center. Mm-hmm. And, we don't have a downtown, which is good and bad in my book. But the city center, which I'm hoping everyone grasps onto that, because that's exactly what it is, right on Main Street in Grand River. Such a great location. It's walkable. We'll be open to our residents and our businesses if they want business information, so on and so forth. And we're going to be promoting our businesses out of that space. It's a modern mini epicenter of business is what I want to call it. So our member businesses will be able to use the space for meetings, collaboration, conference room. They can do offsite training with their staff if they want to. So there's a lot of opportunity in this new space.
When do we think it's going to open?
Supposed to have final end of this week. We'll see.
That's so exciting.
We're shooting for, we have a tentative May 17th move date, so we'll see. But
That's right around the corner.
It is. And we'll probably do grand opening in June after our June 5th golf outing. I have to do a plug there.
Okay.
So we have a lot going on. But yeah, we'll do a beautiful grand opening.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Can anybody golf in the golf outing? Switching?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll take your money. Come on.
NoviChamber.com.
It's the best golf outing ever. No, so I've heard. I haven't done it yet, but NoviChamber.com. Just go under events. We attract over 180 golfers.
Okay.
Great raffle prizes, food, beverages. I mean, there's so much going on the day. It's a really fun day. I've heard a lot of people say they love our golf outing, so I'm super excited.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun. I've got our foursome, so we'll be there. So, anything else you want to share?
I do, actually. One more thing. So, I mentioned the survey earlier, and with this professional development, nurturing you in your business as a leader or as an employee or employer, we have developed what we call the EPIC Lunch and Learn series, and it stands for Engaging Professionals Inspiring Change. And these EPIC Lunch and Learns, there's 3 of them coming up till the end of the year. You can check our calendar on our website. And the idea is to leave work, network for a little bit, get a great lunch, listen to about a half-hour presentation of something for takeaways, and then you can go back to work. Community members are obviously welcome as too. So, but topics like, how to really connect with people, artificial intelligence and your business and how it's here. You might as well grasp on and take advantage, right? And learn. Business growth strategies, like things like this. So I'm hoping it takes a lot of traction, and then we'll be able to do it quarterly in 2025 and just bring in some amazing presenters.
Do you know when the next one is?
Of course I do. Sure.
Okay.
I don't have it memorized because we have a lot going on, but
I was going to say, we have a move, you have the golf outing, and then you've got an epic lunch and learn.
July 11th.
Okay.
Yep, 11:30 at Doubletree Hotel, right over there by the chamber office. We also have an expo coming in July with 5 other chambers or 6 chambers, and we have rebranded into the Chamber Alliance. So that's going to be at Suburban. So the community is welcome to that. Learn about various businesses, and
that's fun.
Great networking. It's fun. It'll be a good one. Holiday lunch. We're having a little holiday open house at the chamber. I already have that planned. So yeah, we're keeping busy.
That's exciting. For someone that served on the board for some time, it's a breath of fresh air for me to have you there, have you at the helm, and just all the possibilities that come with that for our Novi business community. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Takeaway. What do you want to end with? What do you want to end? Stop by and see you on Main Street?
Sure. That's a good one.
Come have a coffee with you?
You can stop by. You can help yourself to coffee.
That's what I meant. No, that's what I was going to say. There's a new little coffee bar there.
We have a beautiful 9-foot coffee bar. It's stunning, and it's very welcoming and inviting and modern, and we have all the tech. So I think the new space has been a huge project. A little bit of a time suck, but a good time suck because I know the light at the end of the tunnel is great. I'd say I'd like to end on as well, if I may. If you're a business and you're not a member of the chamber, please reach out to us, info@novichamber.com, and we'd be happy to sit down with you and review benefits and in detail and get you involved. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you in the chamber. The last 6 months have been amazing.
Thank you.
All the work that's been accomplished. So as someone that's intricately involved and as a representative of the city could not be happier with the direction. So super excited.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm excited, and thank you for your partnership. It's been such a great experience. I feel like they're just little building blocks. There's so much opportunity and so many more possibilities. So, yeah.
And with that, we'll end today's show and say, now you Novi. Take care.